Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you, 2020. I am canning pineapple today. As you can see, there's pineapple in my pot. I went to Aldi's last week and they had pineapples for $1.59 each. So I really love pineapple, but I can't eat it raw, like not a lot of it. And when it comes to pineapple, I tend to overdo it. I'll eat a lot of it, but I end up with swollen lips. So, that being said, I prefer to eat the canned because then I can eat it. I don't know, it breaks something down, I guess. So, in my pot with my pineapple is 5¼ cups of filtered water, and it said to use a light syrup, but I opted for the extra light, which was 2 cups of sugar less. So it's 2¼ cups of sugar. I'm using Morena sugar because it's non-GMO. So let's talk about why I would can my own pineapple instead of buying it in the store. Real convenient to buy it in the store, right? Well, a couple reasons. If you read the can, generally it is not from this country. I don't know honestly where these pineapples came from. They were Dole, I believe. So, setting my timer for my jars. Wherever Dole pineapples come from. So, also in canned products, the FDA allows a certain amount of bug parts. Just the thought of that kind of really turns me off. You know, I do eat some canned products, but, you know, since I started canning my own, I prefer to can my own. It's a hobby, you know? It's something to keep me from going stir crazy. And it's beneficial, you know? Like, I'll probably get a good 8 or 9 jars out of this, I would think. This is an 8-quart pot, so... and I'm doing pints. So there's that. There's the bug issue. There's something floating in there. Oh yeah, it's just so you know, I cut my paper towels in half again, so I'm using 1/8 of a select size paper towel. So, you'll notice some seeds floating. Here's a seed. Yeah, there it is. Did I find it? I might have dropped it back in. So yeah, pineapple. So 8 or 9 jars for $6 as opposed to $1.25 a can. $1.25 a can for 8 cans would be $10. So $6, $10. Yes, there's time involved. Yes, there's jars involved. But once you have the jars, you have them for life, as long as you don't break them. Also, the sugar issue. I can control how much sugar goes in there or doesn't. Yes, you can buy it in juice. I know that. But, you know, I don't have a car, you know? So when I find something on sale like that, it's worth it for me to pick up extra because I have to pay for a cab. You know, like for me to go to Aldi's, it costs me $18 for there and back. It's like each way is $8, but if they help me, I give them a $2 tip on the trip home. If they don't help me, they don't get anything. But yeah, I might as well make it worth my while, right? So I picked up 4 pineapples from Aldi's, $1.59 each. Yeah, it's work. No lie, it's work. But I don't have to worry about bugs being in my canned stuff, you know? I do have lots of floating seed stuff and other stuff in there, but I know I know what's in it, you know? And I did scrub my pineapples. With a vegetable brush, actually, before I cut them. You know there's seeds in pineapple? It's in those little holdings. Way down in the center of them. I don't know if you can grow seeds from that, but I'm guessing you can. So anyway, according to the bulk canning book, you're supposed to simmer the pineapple until tender in your syrup. Like I said, this is light syrup. I'm using extra light syrup. Half-inch head space, and process for 15 minutes for pints, 20 minutes for quarts. Easy enough. Takes time. Gives like when I'm cutting up all this pineapple, it gives me time to relax and think, you know? Canning gives me, it's something that I like to do. You know, I'm not a movie person, so I don't have cable TV. I don't blow $200 a month on cable. You know, I don't have a car, like I said. Can't afford it right now. Soon enough, I'll be able to afford one. Maybe. I don't go get my nails done. I don't get my hair done. I don't buy fancy clothes. I don't have a car, you know, an expensive car. I don't go on expensive vacations. So this is what I enjoy doing. It's something I enjoy doing. And it's healthier, to me, it's healthier than buying a can that, if it came from another country, has been irradiated and has bug parts in it. Anyway, trying not to be negative, but it's so hard sometimes. So, you know, speaking of negative, you know what I noticed? People seem to be drawn to controversial videos rather than positive things. But I don't want to go there. You know, I just don't want to go there. I don't want to. It is what it is. You know, if things are out of my control, they're out of my control. Like this virus, it's out of my control. I can tell you, I think it probably was done on purpose, but it's there, you know? Anyway, back to not being controversial subjects. Still waiting on, I'm thinking when my jars are done, I can probably can them. I don't want them too soft. Oops. No, you'll be floating around in a jar. Whatever that was. So yeah, I noticed that. I noticed more views on controversial subjects. But whatever. You know, I want to keep it positive. I want to keep it positive. Moving forward, you know. This to me is a good thing. I'm not sitting in front of the TV. I'm doing something. Yeah, will I be in pain later? Yeah, I will. But you know what? It's my choice. It's my choice. I don't have to do this. I want to do this. And it's saving me money. So, that being said, if I get 8 jars out of this, it'll probably last me a whole year because I don't eat that much of it. I mean, I do love it, but I don't eat that much of it. But it's good to have on hand, you know? I'd rather have stuff on hand. This is how I see canning, okay? I know what goes into it. I have it on hand. So I don't have to, you know, go out and get it. Like, I don't have to worry about irradiation. You know, I don't have to worry about what kind of sugar is being used. And it's an interesting hobby. It's something people used to do long before the industrial age. Long before the industrial age. All right, I think I'm actually almost done, so I might as well just keep talking for the next minute and a half. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna can it. You know, it says to simmer until they're tender. They are already starting to change color anyway. Maybe I'll simmer them for a little bit longer. I don't want to talk your ear off. Alright, I'm going to simmer them for a little bit longer. I'll be back. Just want to show you how much it shrank down. Now, where it wasn't under the water, now it is. So, I'm going to give it like a couple more minutes and then I'll be back. So, as always, I have my vinegar, which actually should have been up there. I have my lids warming on the back burner behind my pineapple, and my jars have been boiled for 10 minutes. That's just how I roll. I am tempted, though, to try canning butter. I really am, but... well, it took me... I think I had my pressure canner for like over a year before I actually used it. Because I was afraid to try it. So, that being said, I am going to get this pineapple canned. Grab a couple jars. Yeah, I wish I could eat raw pineapple without getting swollen lips, but I can't. So, move you over a little bit. I just take 2 jars out. Put my funnel. Get you off of there. Let me lift you up a little bit higher. There you go. So it says to fill to 1/2 inch headspace, and then to add the syrup to 1/2 inch headspace. Then to debubble. Whoa! Yes, folks, accidents happen. Let me grab a spoon. I'll be right back. That is well over 1/2 inch. So the reason you want, besides to sterilize your jars, or I should say the reason you want to put your, these are being water bath canned, not pressure canned. Looks like 1 inch, 1/2 inch rather. Scattered. Always scattered. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, hot jars, hot food. Cold jars, cold food. Cold water, cold canner. Hot jars, hot food, hot canner. You know what? I think I like this smaller piece of paper towel. Oh, did I debubble? No. The reason you debubble is like because the food sometimes will get air bubbles down there. And trapped air bubbles will, it's not a good thing. So, let me redo that. By the way, my whole house smells like pineapple. Whole house smells like pineapple. Finger tight, not too crazy. And into the canner with that one, and I'll grab another jar. Whoa. You know, I really don't like these jars. They're harder to pull out of the canner. See this? Like, they're harder to... Well, I guess with a different lifter, jar lifter, it would be okay, but... Excuse me. I don't know. I like the wide mouth jars because they don't have that shoulder, I guess. Guess that's what it's called. Well, let me see if I can get that seed. I'm not going to fight it too much. Keep pushing it down anyway. Couple more pieces. Really looking a bit more. So that's what I'm doing today. Canning my own pineapple. Why not? Curious to see how much I get out of here, quite honestly. All right. I'll bring you back when I'm on the last one. You don't need to watch me doing this. Okay, so I think what I started saying about the debubbling, sometimes the reason you debubble is because sometimes there's air bubbles that get trapped underneath the food, and when you debubble, sometimes your headspace will go down. See, this is why, I don't know if you couldn't see that. That's why I always have extra lids ready. Always. Because accidents happen. That's why they're called accidents. So far 4 jars, 4 pints. So 4 pints out of it's actually going to be a lot more than that. This is pint number 5. It's pint number 5. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so sometimes when you debubble, your headspace will go down. And, you know, when they're saying half-inch headspace, it's for a reason. So I tend to follow guidelines. I kind of like that. That's what they're there for. Looks like a half-inch headspace to me. It's going to be very pretty. That's for sure. Just I hope I wiped the rim of that last one. I really hope I wiped the rim of that last one because I can't remember where I put it. I don't know if I put it on the left side or the right side. Where's my ring here? Suppose I could take them both out. I think I'll do that. I'll be back. All right, 9 jars going in to be processed for 15 minutes. I'll bring you back when they come out. Okay, 9 jars out of 4 pineapples. Do the math. I'll be back. And actually, one jar, the last jar, wasn't filled to the half-inch with the pineapple, but the syrup was up to the half-inch. So I'll be back. So this is Walmart. Great value. This pineapple 77 cents a can, which we know is from out of the country. Dole is $1.48 a can. Yes, it's 4 more ounces, but most of that is juice. Just thought I'd let you know that. So I got almost a complete 9 jars. Very, like, 3 or 4 chunks missing that I ate while I was cutting it up. Out of the last jar. So now when you get when you get the rings, they're pretty much packed in there except for the center. I don't know about the chunks. The chunks might be a little less packed. I'm not sure. So for $9, I'm gonna figure this out on paper. I'll be back. Okay, so doing the math, for 9 cans, it would have cost me $13.32. They are 180 ounces, so $13.32 divided by 180 ounces gives you 0.074 per ounce. So 16 ounces times 9 is 144 ounces. That's wrong, that's backwards. And I paid $6 and actually $6.36, but I used $6.40. I rounded it up, and it cost me 4 cents per ounce. So $13.32 minus $6.36 is 6. 13 minus 4 is 9. 13 minus 7 is, I saved myself $6.96. There you have it, folks. Another great reason to can your own. I'll bring you back when I'm pulling the cans out, the jars out. All right. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that better than seeing a, sorry, a mouthful of salad here. Isn't that better than seeing a label? I took the lid off for 5 minutes before I'm taking them out. They have all processed for 15 minutes. Look how pretty that is. Look at how, that is like beautiful. Why would you want to hide that behind a label? Oops, sorry. Haven't heard any pings yet. Don't make me nervous, guys. Oh, here's the phone. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so a couple of them popped while I was on my phone call. Waiting for this one and that one back there. Oh, there goes one. That was probably the one in the back there. I think 1, 2, 3. I think I'm waiting for 4 more to pop. I love that sound. I really do. Anybody who has ever canned anything knows how satisfying that sound is. Anyway, oh, there's another one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will talk to you all soon. Oh, hey, by the way, I saved more money than I spent on my pineapple, so that's a win-win for me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now. If I can get my phone to shut off.